Hi, thank you for watching our channel, TBS Tech Design Lab. We are a dynamic team from our company, Tokyo Broadcasting Systems, blending members from technology and art departments to revolutionize content creation. Our approach, agile development with a dash of trial and error. Dive into our world of cutting-edge technology and media art through our videos. In this video, we present the talk we deliver at MIPCOM, the Global TV Industry Market event in France. Hope you enjoy! Hi, we are from TBS Television, a Japanese broadcaster. Today, we'd like to talk about utilizing digital assets at TV station. Just a little bit about ourselves. My name is Tomomi Nagayama. I'm technology evangelist and also technology sales and marketing manager.
And my name is Tomohiro Takaya. I'm research and development director.
Next, I'm going to briefly introduce TBS Television. Our brand promise is to create entertaining and inspiring experiences that move hearts and minds. From each moment, a better tomorrow. As illustrated in this chart, TBS was only producing content known as terrestrial broadcasting. However, with terrestrial broadcasting, you can only capture a customer's attention during the broadcast period. TBS has now shifted its focus to evaluating how much time a single piece of content can occupy throughout a customer's life. We've defined the total profit generated across various ventures as content lifetime value and aim to maximize it. As shown in this chart, a single piece of content doesn't just belong to terrestrial broadcasting, but also captures the customer's time through streams, manga, games, and international sales, among others. This illustration shows our goals in maximizing content LTV. At TBS, we've established a long-term strategy called Vision 2030. In Vision 2030, while we aim to increase our overall revenue, we especially plan to expand the non-broadcast revenue from 40% in 2020 to 60% in 2030. To achieve this, our focus will be on growth in the digital, global market, and experience domains. We, Tomohiro and me, are a team dedicated to contributing within digital. Today's presentation, our focal point is the CG sets of our TV programs. We, TBS, produce various genres of TV programs, from variety shows and music shows to dramas. For every genre, we construct sets for shooting, place actors in them, and produce content through filming and editing. Before building these physical sets, we create CG set designs for alignment between directors and the shooting team. Historically, these designs were only for set construction and were not utilized for other purposes. Our innovation was to transform these CG set design into virtual sets. We've effectively utilized these virtual sets. I'll introduce how they've contributed to maximizing TBS content LTV. I'll share 3 examples. The first, program experience. The second, program production experience. At the end, previsualization. Move on to the first example. Sasuke, known internationally as Ninja Warrior, is a popular show broadcasted and streamed in over 160 countries worldwide. Especially, 25 countries produce their own Ninja Warrior using our format. In this program, 100 participants attempt to clear various obstacle courses divided into 4 stages: first, second, third, and the final, aiming for complete domination, much like an obstacle game show. We developed a VR game to provide users with a tangible sense of Ninja Warrior's attraction. such as its actual scale. Now, let's take a look at Tomohiro. He will show you a demonstration of a VR game. Tomohiro, are you ready?
Okay, welcome to the world of Ninja Warrior that we have created. From now on, I'll be your cameraman and guiding you through the Ninja Warrior's world. Then, hit the start button. Our objective now is to reach the goal on the rooftop over there. First up, this is the attraction called Warped Wall. This attraction is replicated to feel authentic by scanning the actual set. Okay, try it. Grab, okay. Looking back, wow, it's very high. Experiencing the real distances like this is one of the charm of VR. Okay, next. This is the attraction called Fishbone. Skipping the quiz for now. When viewed in VR, it feels harder than it looks on TV. Okay? Let's try it. Okay? Okay. Now, on to the final stage. First, let's gauge its height. Wow, from this angle, it feels incredibly tall. And I'll climb by pushing the button overhead. Okay? Let's climbing. Grab, 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 grab. Here is the finish line. Pushing it, we've reached the goal. Okay? Caution. Anyone have a fear of heights? Okay? Okay? Let's go. Wow. This is a view from the top. It's very high. Our Ninja Warriors experience comes to an end. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tomohiro. Well done. Now, let's summarize the key points of the demonstration. We could construct a VR space that closely mirrors reality by combining CG set designs with scanned data. Participants can experience it on a life-sized scale. For instance, they can experience the view from the final stage, a site reserved only for those who reach the goal. At the end, I define the value here. By allowing audiences to enjoy the program's VR content, we aim to expand awareness and attract new fans. Let's consider another example, creating a TV program experience. In this instance, the digital assets are the 3D CG sets for our music show Countdown TV. We created these sets within the Metaverse and provided an opportunity for high school students to produce their own music shows there. Students were given an experience with camera, switcher, lighting, and virtual dancer. They discussed among themselves on how to direct the show. By the way, this isn't a conventional studio. It's our innovation space called Tech Design Cross. Yes, here it is. It features a large LED wall and an LED panel on the floor. All monitors, lighting, and audio systems are operated through a single network managed by Touch Designer. Here is a short movie. Please take a look. The camera operations were managed with a game controller. The lighting and decorations of the virtual studio were synchronized with the real studio equipment. Yes, can you see it? The virtual dancer performed in real time using motion capture equipment. Let's summarize the key points of this experience. By simplifying the TV production environment to the basics, students found it easier to grasp the overall concept of TV production. This method allows for program production experiences to be held almost anywhere other than a real studio, thereby reducing the costs for the hosting TV stations. What are the values? By supporting educational initiatives, it is considered a contribution to the local community, and this can be seen as an enhancement of the company's value. Additionally, it enables the nurturing of student creators. Moreover, we anticipate its potential use for our own employee training in the future. The final example, previsualization. This is the use of CG sets in the TV drama series The Last Man, the Blind Profiler. This police drama consistently utilized CG sets of a police station throughout all episodes. These digital sets were created within the Metaverse and used for pre-visualization. This is a drama set created within the Metaverse. Pre-visualization, commonly known as previs, serves as a digital rehearsal for filmmakers. It's like a dynamic storyboard, allowing us to visualize scenes, plan shots, and anticipate challenges. Within the Metaverse, this process becomes immersive, letting us step into and experience our virtual set. Let's view a video to see the pre-visualization in action. They are trying in the conference room. Head-mounted displays are meter crest, same as Tomohiro wearing. The first point, checking flow line with standing avatars. Avatars are placed in the anticipated positions, allowing the director and designers to review the visuals. The second, preliminary checkout props. The immersive experience alerts production staff to the need for preparing displayed items, and this insight is shared in advance among the team. Check for any cutoffs in the background panel outside of the window. This aids in ordering the correct panel size and sharing the filming plan. Next, camera tool to verify the angle of view. It enables the whole production staff to share the vision of the director of photography. The last one is volumetric video. Implemented a technology currently under development at Sony, conducting rehearsal stand-ins with realistic avatars. To recap the points introduced in the video, checking flow line with standing avatars, preliminary checkout props, camera tool to verify the angle of view, volumetric video. Understanding the value of this case study. By sharing the perspectives of the director and cameraman on screen, a detailed vision was communicated. Participation is possible from anywhere, although this time it was gathered in a conference room. Remote participation is also feasible. On another note, components of the created digital sets, like furniture, can be repurposed for other digital sets of different projects. This is an advantage over physical sets that incur storage cost. I wrap up my presentation. We've presented the way in which we've effectively utilized digital assets. The first, program experience. The second, program production experience. The final, pre-visualization. We, the digital division, are dedicated to creating new value from these digital assets. We believe that this significantly contributes to maximizing the lifetime value of the content. Beyond mere utilization, our next challenge is monetization of these assets as a business. Let's discuss potential monetization strategies based on 3 case studies as I showed in this presentation. For program experience, we are considering monetization through the sale of digital assets. In the case of program production experience, potential revenue streams include paid events and training material. Concerning pre-visualization, we are considering hosting fan meetings in our metaverse spaces, which would enable show viewers to participate. The value of digital assets in a program is self-evident by now. Wouldn't you agree? Let me make a final comment. be a part of our journey towards digital innovation.
We are open to business collaboration with anyone.
Thank you very much. So please subscribe to this channel. Bye bye.
Thank you.